What's up, boys and girls? This is the Gypsy again, at it again, doing another video. I mean, this is a great fight. I enjoy the fuck out of it. This Canelo versus Kovalev fight. So I wasn't planning on doing a video until maybe like the next week, following the next week, that is, because I'm gonna be kind of busy and shit. But yeah, I'm gonna do this video to address the idiots who believe that this is a fixed fight between Canelo and Kovalev. And I'll tell you why you're right on some point and wrong in many other ways. And shout out to Johnny Boy for getting the fight correct on well, he said it was going to be a KO. He probably thought 6th round. It was the 11th. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good fucking pick, buddy. This is a legitimate knockdown. And those who worship Suzanne Carnival Precise, Freddie Mercury, that one ugly-ass motherfucker. Like, one ugly-ass motherfucker, bro. I can't even stand looking at his face. I'm like, this is the reason why he never wanted to show his face on fucking when he was a Precise presenter back in the days, because he's one ugly ass motherfucker. He's afraid, he's self-conscious like a female, you know what I mean? He can't handle fucking criticism, you know? And then all of a sudden he started showing his face on fucking videos when I started showing my face on BDA channel. Same thing with, I mean, Bucho was, you know, Bucho's case was different. Kind of shy, but this motherfucker was, this one ugly ass dude, bro. Anyways, all that shit aside, let's talk about what happened in this fight and why Canelo looked like the stronger dude. Backing up Kovalev, almost the entire fight, maybe in bits and pieces. Some rounds, Canelo was the one backing up. I think the 8th round was the only one that I saw Canelo backing up. But Canelo seriously hurt. But Kovalev landed some serious fucking shots on the guy, man. And the reason why this motherfucker did not buckle is, first of all, he's got a really good chin. And the cocktail that he is on, whatever this cocktail is, man, this guy is talking about going to cruiserweight. You think he's going to rig his way all the way? You think not one of these dudes is going to go like, this is the scenario. This is Mr. Carnival Suzanne. I don't even want to mention this fucking idiot's name. It's fucking, he's so stupid, it's not even funny. He's so retarded, bro. It's not even worth talking about. This guy actually literally thought Floyd fucking lost the fight against Pacquiao. I can't even, it's not even worth talking about. I'm not even going to mention his name. He's a fucking tard. Anyways, let's go this. The idea of somebody like Canelo giving a contract out to Kovalev so he can lose a fight, and that for those reasons he will have to accept the fight, is retarded, because the guy can accept the fight and say, yeah, I will lose, but come fucking fight night, he beats his ass. That, you know, that doesn't matter, bro. It don't mean shit after that. And even if based on what all these schmucks are saying, when I thought Kovalev was winning every single round, except for the fucking 6th round, he won every single goddamn round. He was clearly outboxing him, clearly touching him up. And some of those, yes, were pity-patty jabs, but they were pity-patty, followed with a fucking straight right hand to the fucking temple, to the fucking chin, to the temple, to whatever area that he saw an opening. But, as I said, that cocktail, whatever Canelo's on, bro, whatever Canelo's on, the cocktail that he is on, this is why this guy is so confident at going up in weight and fighting somebody like, you know, cruiserweights, you know, cruiserweights. He's already thinking about fighting Pietrabiev, let alone fucking the cruiserweights. I think there's something this guy is taking, and as soon as he goes up in those weight divisions, there's no chance in hell he's coming down. That's for sure. And I don't even know if he's gonna be able to come down off of 175 to fight somebody at 168. But it's doable. It's doable at 168. It's not that far away. It can be done for somebody like Kovalev, for somebody like Canelo, to do this. You know what I mean? To be able to drop down to that 168 division. It's not impossible. I don't see him going back down to 160 because I don't, man, that whatever he's on, bro, Jesus, that cocktail, here's my justification about that cocktail. You go from Triple G first fight, Canelo that is, running around, and in the second fight, clearly getting hurt, that is, and running around. And in the second fight, you stand your ground, and now you look like the stronger dude. That is insanity to me. Whether he did the same shit to Danny Jacobs, I don't think he had to, though. Realistically, he didn't have to take whatever he's taking now. He didn't have to take against Danny Jacobs because I think he was already pretty well. That shit's gonna last him just enough for a Rocky Fielding fight. Maybe, yeah, maybe he added a little bit, just a teensy bit, a dosage to maintain the power and everything to fight Danny Jacobs, and then to actually fight Rocky Fielding and then Danny Jacobs afterwards. He didn't require much. But Kovalev, man, yes, he was outboxing him. I was right on the money with him being the better boxer. He was the better boxer. He was outboxing him. He was doing everything. But my decision, yes, I had picked him, and it would have been like that if it went 12 rounds. I would have seen it's a possibility there would have been a split decision win for Canelo, a robbery, because Kovalev was clearly beating the shit out of the guy. And see, the thing is though, when idiots who do not know what the fuck they're looking at, don't understand what they're looking at, make comments like he was pity patting and he wasn't doing much when he was actually doing a lot, don't understand the fact that Canelo was the stronger man between these two guys. Canelo was trying to counter Kovalev every time Kovalev would commit to one of these type of punches. That's why he would pity pat him to make it more difficult for him to come up to see what he was about to do. I'm talking about Kovalev here. He was pity patting him, and then every now and then would come down with a jab, and he was pushing the pace on him. He was pushing the fucking pace on him. He was coming at him. So he wasn't really giving Kovalev enough time to step back and come in with something. Even though he was still doing that, but he wasn't really giving him that. He was breaking him down, and he was getting him tired quick, to the point where somewhere in the 5th, 6th round, Kovalev, well, 6th round obviously, because that's where round he hurt him. He hurts him in the 6th round. Kovalev is trying to hold on, and Canelo's not having it. But if you notice that shit, you would have known that, hey, Kovalev is tired, man. Kovalev is draining. This pushing pace, the pace that he threw on Kovalev would have only lasted in this type of pace if he had fought in his prime. This is an old fucking Kovalev, like we all know, and age kicked in, and he broke him down. That's all it is. Age kicked in, and Kovalev got broken down by Canelo. And I was saying that when we were broadcasting it. Age is kicking in. I was saying age is kicking in. Age was kicking in, and then all of a sudden, I hear from another end that Canelo knocks him out. And then, well, I didn't say anything, and then we found out Canelo knocks him out in the video. In the video I was watching, that is. I don't know what anybody else was watching. The stream that I was watching. So, yeah, you gotta give this guy pound for pound, bro. But it doesn't matter if he's taking cocktails or whatever he's doing. He's a cheat. Yeah, he's a cheat. You gotta give him pound for pound, number one. Now, whether you hate him, like him, whatever, doesn't matter. I had him at fucking Jesus Christ. I had him up. I had him in my number 9, something like that, for pound, or number 8, something like that. I can't remember exactly where. But the last time I did another pound for pound, top 10, because I had Yeturbev number 6, Kovalev number 7. Yeah, I think I had Canelo maybe number 8, something like that. I don't remember exactly. I forgot. I totally forgot. And then Triple G number 9. Triple G's washed. I don't care what you guys think. You know what I mean? To me, yeah, those I mentioned my other videos, my top 5. So I'm going off of my 6th to 10th. Those are my 6th to 10th, and those are reasonable fucking cases of having those guys, those 6 guys, 6 to 10, 5 guys from the 6 to 10 right there. You know what I mean? But that doesn't matter. That's the pound for pound. Let's throw that shit aside. That's nothing to do with it. We're talking about the fight between Canelo and Kovalev. Yes, he broke him down. He was the younger man. He broke him down, younger and stronger and better juiced. You know what I mean? Whatever this guy's on, bro, if you give that to Kovalev might fight on cruiserweight, bro. He is on some crazy shit, bro. And as I said again, you would know this from the first fight Triple G to the second fight Triple G. There was this ginormous difference, man. He's running around to the point where he's standing his ground, and he's the one pushing the pace. He's the one bullying Triple G. Well, trying to bully him when Triple G was outboxing him. But still, that's pretty impressive. I don't know what the fuck this guy's taking. And yet again, I said every single round, Kovalev was beating him except for the 6th round. I watched the first and second that I missed live on the BDA channel. And I also gave those rounds to Kovalev as well. The 7th round is another one. It was a close round that you could have given to Canelo as well. But after rewatching it, I leaned towards Kovalev. But I have no problems if you give that round as well to fucking Kovalev. It was to Canelo. It's not a problem. Pretty much he was getting. But the thing is though, it's not like Canelo wasn't having success. Canelo was clearly having success in this fight. Canelo was having success. It's not like he wasn't, you know what I mean? He was having success every now and then. This is why Kovalev was on the back foot. If Canelo wasn't having success at all, he would be pushing the pace, right? Canelo was having success pushing. But it was like one shot of a counter punch off the jab to a fucking 3 shots landed by Kovalev. You know, 3-4 shots landed by Kovalev. Some were pity patty, and then let's say out of 4 shots he lands, 2 were pity patty, 2 were fucking good shots where he put power behind it. But you know, if you're a fanboy and you want to make excuses, I can't help you. I really can't help you. Shit, I said Kovalev would clearly win. I said that, and he was winning clearly. But age is a bitch. It kicked in, and Johnny Boy, just because of the age reasons, and not just the I would say the age reasons. That's the only reason why Kovalev lost. Age reasons, and his alcoholic lifestyle, whatever he had back in the day, also played a factor for him losing. But you have to also give Canelo the props for the shot that he landed in that last fucking round, bro. The 11th round. He landed a phenomenal shot where he predicted where Kovalev is going to go sideways to his right, and he landed a left hook right on the fucking button where it staggered the shit out of fucking Kovalev. And then he landed a right on the right hand, right on the fucking straight right on the tip of the fucking chin, where you hitting the tip, where some people who never boxed don't know this shit. You know, when you hit the tip of the fucking chin like that, and you hit with just the right amount of velocity, you might not even have to carry too much power behind you. The way the head would move, it's called leverage. It's like having a, how can I explain it? You have a big fucking level, you know, something that's like a scale, like you're balancing weight, right? You're balancing weight, but one side of the weight has the scale has a longer lever. So that side has a more of a what you might call it. It might be lighter on that one side than the side that's the other side, but that one side actually has more best way to explain this. Yeah, more leverage. That's the right word for it. It's always the one word for that shit. More leverage. It has more leverage because it has more length. So there's a saying that you can move the earth if you have the right type of lever. You know what I mean? The right length of lever. It won't even require too much fucking. It's a joke, obviously, but it won't require too much fucking pressure, too much fucking power. Just like how you, when you have a ratchet wrench, for instance, right? You have a ratchet wrench. You got a small ratchet wrench. Those small ratchet wrenches are not going to be able to fucking tighten things that require a lot more force, right? So you got those big, long ones where you apply a lot less force than the small one, and you get the job done. The same thing with this. You hit the tip of the fucking chin. The tip of the chin, and when you hit the tip of the chin, your punching power is multiplied because it's on the tip, and if in the right spot, perfect spot, and it just, I mean, I'm not saying anybody gets knocked out by it, no, but Kovalev, due to his age and due to the fact that he's been rocked before, and you know his psychological foundation as a crusher, his once but that he used to be is not there anymore. His mind just shut off on him. He's been knocked out by Alvarez, right? Like knocked out by Alvarez. This is nothing new, and I told you guys this is the reason why Canelo was picked Kovalev, because the guy has been knocked out before and he thinks he can pull it off. But one thing I didn't know about is how much his cocktail, I didn't take into consideration. I wouldn't say I didn't know about it. I didn't take into consideration how much his cocktail has an effect when he does fight these guys, when he moves up in division. The guy has something that he's perfected from someone to get this strong, this fast, where he's thinking about fighting cruiserweights in the future. You know what I mean? But anyways, coming back to that point where he hit Kovalev in that right spot in the 11th round, that was a devastating shot, but it didn't require too much. Boom, Canelo. It was on the button, right on the button, right on tip of the chin, like Gonzalo was talking about, and it just turned off Kovalev's lights. Would this been the case if this was a crusher? I would say no. I would say he would have lasted 12 and he would have beaten him. He wouldn't have knocked out Canelo. But somebody, what's his name? Suzanne Carnival, whatever the bitch's name is, he picked fucking Canelo to get knocked out by Kovalev. Man, he said, ask me, what was he said? Ask me after the Kovalev fight if he wants to fight Triple G. Yeah, he definitely wants to fight Triple G, man. You out of your fucking, you're a lunatic, crazy fanboy, man. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You mention anything, and again, I'm just not even gonna fucking acknowledge you. You're so stupid, it's not even funny. Anyways, name calling, man. You're the biggest name caller there is. I never once wanted to call your name, but you're picking around, and you're a retard in the process. A big fucking retard with your fanboyism. I don't even want to talk to you. I mean, I don't want to even talk to you, man. I should have not even decided to talk to you. The fact that you even picked Mayweather, you picked Pacquiao as a win over Mayweather. I mean, I had a win. He had no win. It was a 9-3 fucking boxing lesson. I didn't even want to talk to you about it. There's no point in arguing with a guy like you, man. You thought fucking Andy Ruiz lost the fucking round against AJ. Yet again, no point in talking to you, bro. You thought fucking, man, you did, there's a lot, bro. There's a ton. You thought fucking Taylor did a better job on Postal than fucking Crawford did. I can't even, oh my God, bro. I'm done. I'm done talking. You're done. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. I'm done, bro. There has to be a point where I just have to cross the line, and that's it. I can't handle too much stupidity by one fucking dude. Anyways, so when we go back to Canelo Kovalev again, you know, we'll go back to Canelo Kovalev again. In this case, I'm trying to end it in this way. Canelo was the stronger, younger man with the better counterpunching abilities, I might add. And Kovalev, not by much. Kovalev also did some good counter punching. Kovalev was not drained. Oh, that was another thing that they keep saying about. Kovalev was not drained in this fight. He was not drained in this fight. He was perfectly fine. He fought the same way he fought against Yard, but different styles make fights. Yard did not come at Kovalev like Canelo did. Canelo came in with the guard up high, blocking a lot of shots, also getting hit with a lot of shots, but at the same time countering Kovalev every time Kovalev trying to. So a lot of times he was missing, trying to counter Kovalev. But yet again, I told you, since Kovalev has a better distance control, he understands distance better than fucking Canelo. For those fucking reasons, it was hard for Canelo, even though Canelo's the better counterpuncher, for him to touch him up a lot of times. But when he did touch him up, he did hurt him. Even though I said, yes, Kovalev was not respecting Canelo's power, it wasn't just it's not all about power, bro. It's the fact that he psychologically broke him down by pushing the pace on him the way he did. He pushed the pace on him to a point where he's trying to catch a breath, and he can't even catch one, bro. And the 6th round was one of those. I think before this, a couple of other moments in time, he was trying to hold on, and Canelo just pushed him off. It got to a point where, you know, I'm telling you, age is a bitch, bro. 11th round, he caught him with a really good shot, because I knew that he was gonna catch him with something good, you know, but to knock him out, no, I did not see that. Got him with something really good, and caught him right underneath the fucking chin, right on the fucking button. Lights out. Canelo hits it was so bad. Kovalev hits his face on the ropes, bro. He's like, motherfuckers are saying he's acting. He's one hell of an actor. Oh, really? Really? You know, when you take a dive, bro, and even if you do it for fakes, you know, there's ways to do it without, you know, hurting yourself a little bit in the process, because his face went straight on the fucking ropes. Like, it was his whole legs and everything shut down, and his face went straight on the fucking ropes. He got legitimately knocked the fuck out. Whether you believe it, don't believe it, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? It don't mean anything to me what you believe. Because if you're a fanboy, you're clearly going to deny the fact that this guy knocked him out. If you have to also consider, like, the fights with Kovalev, his past 2 fights. Alvarez knocked him out, clearly getting outboxed, majority of not winning a single round in neither, except the round that he fucking knocked him out. You know what I mean? Alvarez didn't win a fucking round, the first fight and the second fight. He didn't win a fucking single round, but he ended up knocking him out once. And he knocked him out once in the first fight. You know what I mean? That's it. Like, Yard also had a shot like this, getting outboxed the entire time. Same thing with Canelo, getting outboxed. You know, but he had a shot in the 7 and 8 to finish Kovalev, but he didn't. But guess what? Canelo did. Canelo was also getting outboxed, but he pulled it off. He pulled off a good shot because he's a great counterpuncher. He's a better counterpuncher than dude. He's such a great counterpuncher. He falls into my top five. The top five guys that I had. Actually, my pound for pound list, since Canelo now is number 1 in my fucking book, yeah, I would have to push Bivol at number 6, not Beterbiev, and then I would have Beterbiev number 7, 8. Well, Kovalev got knocked out, so I gotta switch shit around. Really, I gotta switch shit around. I'm not in the mood to do that now. Anyways, that's a totally different story. You know what I mean? I can't move. I don't want to do that shit right now. I don't want to think about that. I'm gonna think about what Canelo did against Kovalev, and that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. When it comes to hydration, 185-pound gloves, bro. That's the 185 pounds, bro. Kovalev, in his own mouth, says he doesn't like coming up at 180, fighting at 185. He doesn't like. He fights at 182, and so you tell me they threw a clause at him where they told him, "Hey, you're gonna come in at 180." I mean, get real, bro. You know what I mean? Get real, for real. Like, get real. Seriously. He looked the same Kovalev like he's always looked. He looked the same way. But what people don't understand is with Canelo's situation. Canelo didn't have to cut weight in this fight. Canelo not only didn't have to cut weight, the cocktail that he has on top of which, bro, he didn't have to cut weight. The cocktail added on top of which, he worked only on his boxing, pretty much. Ate normally. Obviously, if he's normally, he probably falls in the 190 to 180 region in his weight. So he didn't have to do that shit. Kovalev had to cut weight, but yet again, I don't think Kovalev, he stays in shape, especially off the yard fight. He stays in shape. He doesn't cut too much weight, probably 10, maximum 10 pounds, 10 to 7 pounds. These are bullshit ass excuses. Bullshit ass excuses. He didn't look right because he was dehydrated. Bullshit ass excuses. So, it nothing more, nothing less but bullshit ass excuses. He just got beat. He just got beat by a stronger man. Did you see how big Canelo looked? Even though I still said Kovalev was the bigger man, but did you see how stocky he looked? But yet again, you gotta also consider the fact that, like, look, during fight night, during the weigh-in, Canelo looked smaller, right? But I think in the fight, it's during fight night, he actually looked bigger than fucking Kovalev. So he might have been over, like the way he looked, man. He might have been over 185 pounds. He might have been I'm not even kidding when I say this. He looked more than 185 pounds. He looked like he is almost 190. Maybe 190, yeah, like almost 190. Maybe 190, 195. 195 is probably pushing it, but it could. It's not. I wouldn't surprise me if I heard that he was 195. He looked big, man. He looked massive, and the reason why he did it is because to take the Kovalev's punches and to make it look like Kovalev's punches ain't shit. You know what I mean? Just gonna bounce right off. And it worked, man. And you can't sit there and tell me Canelo does not have a better chin than fucking Kovalev. You just can't sit there and tell me this shit. Yes, you could say Kovalev hits harder. Yes, he does. Kovalev does hit harder. But the difference is, Kovalev, stamina-wise, was not in the same league in this fight. Not even close. He was trying to hold on when he was hurt in the 6th. When on the other hand, when Canelo was hurt in the 8th, he never even bothered to do that shit. He could have done the same thing. He could have held on. He didn't bother to hold on. I mean, keep that in mind, bro. He didn't bother to hold on when he was hurt in the 8th round. But Kovalev wanted to hold on. Kovalev's conditioning was clearly not better than Canelo's. It was definitely not better. And people are gonna say they blame it on dehydration. It's not because of dehydration. Just the fucking fact is, guys like Canelo and Triple G, you know what I mean? Not just Canelo. Some fighters, when they're really, their condition is optimum and at that level, they choose not to, they don't want you to hold on to them. But they don't want you, and they will try to make they will try to make it impossible for you to hold on to them. Lomachenko is another one. They don't expect. That's a thing that I was saying about Canelo. Kovalev trying to get a clinch on him. I said it's gonna be hard for him to get the clinch on him because he's gonna get that guard that Canelo has is gonna be hard for him to fucking grab hold the guy. You know what I mean? But yet again, I'm not here to fucking. I'm not here to show off. I got my prediction. Even though I picked the right guy to win, I said it was robbery. And I actually thought Kovalev was going to win, so there's no excuses for that. I did not pick the right dude. But it would have been my prediction if it went 2 more rounds. It would have been my prediction. I think they were going to give a split decision or something like a majority decision to Canelo. I mean, when you got clowns like, certain motherfuckers who think Canelo was up ahead. I mean, shit, bro. I can't help myself to say that the judges, you're gonna find clowns like that. The judges are obviously paid by Oscar De La Hoya to think that Canelo actually fucking won those fucking rounds. Canelo didn't win more than 2 rounds in this fight. In this, more than 2 rounds until up to the point till the knockout in the 11th. He did not win more than 2 rounds. And I think he was banking on this. I think he was banking on the fact that this was happening, because this is going to happen too. He was banking on the fact that he was going to catch gold. With the juice that he's taking, the stuff that he's doing, man, he was banking on the fact that Kovalev was going to get knocked out at the end. You know what I mean? He's going to catch him with something. And with the amount of pressure he's going to put on him and all that shit that he was going to do, he was going to finally take him out. It was a hell of a performance, man. You got to give it up to the guy. And they're saying all this shit about him, man. Put Yard up against fucking Canelo and see what happens. Put Yard up against Canelo and see what happens to Yard. Yard will get sparked out, and they're like they have a hard time imagining. They have a hard time imagining how Canelo can just jump all these weights. I told you guys, the motherfucking cocktail this son of a bitch is on is one hell of a fucking cocktail. I don't know what the fuck this guy is on. He is on some hardcore fucking shit. You just don't go from having... They're surprised about this shit, but they're not surprised the fact that he went running around Triple G, losing the most 8 rounds to 9 rounds against him the first fight, avoiding getting knocked the fuck out in the first fight, and then in the second fight, he ends up standing his ground, taking his shots, and on top of all that shit, right? He's the one hurting Triple G. Where in the first fight, he threw everything he had and he couldn't fucking hurt Triple G. But in the fucking second fight, he stands his ground and he fucking hurts Triple G. Explain me how that happens. Is it the training? Because everybody else trains on me. No, it's the fucking cocktail, bro. This motherfucker is on some heavy duty shit. With a mix of couple of fucking drugs together that he knows puts him up, puts his strength up, puts his everything up to a different fucking level. And now I'm repeating myself here, but I'm trying to make... They say repetition is the mother of knowledge. I'm telling you this to make sense out of you fucking idiots who do not understand. Watch him go up cruiserweight based off what he's doing. He will fight probably. He probably won't even care about Triple G. I don't think anybody cares about Triple G at this point in time. And Triple G's over there sucking on his fucking thumb, going like, "What just happened, dude? That was supposed to be you." I'm talking about Triple G. That was supposed to be you in your prime. You were supposed to be able to do that shit. You were that good. He was that good at one time. Without the cocktails that fucking Kovalev, Canelo has, he was that good at one point in time. Where he actually did knock out and stop fucking Kovalev in a fucking sparring match. And this is a justification of that actually happening. That actually did fucking happen. But now he's far, too far in between to where he used to be. But, man, to each man in his own. If you wanted to stay there, that's his decision. You can't fucking blame him, man. He did what he wanted to do. But Canelo, man, Canelo's up to bigger and better things, bro. Canelo's up to bigger and better things, man. You be one of these days, you're probably gonna hear fucking Canelo fighting heavyweight, even though I doubt that. But cruiserweight is not that far away from him, bro. Based on what he just did today, he got, yes, clearly outboxed. Did I mention the fact that Alito Alvarez looks like a cruiserweight? He fought like Alito Alvarez, but better. You know, like the amount of size he had in the fight, but better, obviously, because he has the higher IQ. And, yeah, he has the higher IQ, better defense, all this shit, you know what I mean? All that shit, you know what I mean? All combined. He fought like a cruiserweight. That's what he did. He literally fought like a cruiserweight. But because of his his judging at distance isn't that great, he was getting outboxed for fucking 11 fucking rounds. He was getting, not 11 rounds, but 10 rounds. 10 to 9 rounds he was getting outboxed. But either way, Canelo's number one pound for pound at this point. There's no argument. You want to hate on the motherfucker, go ahead, hate on the motherfucker. He is number one. You know, and due to his cocktail, but that's no excuse because all these motherfuckers are on something. He just found a cocktail that works fucking phenomenally. That's all I gotta say. It just works phenomenally. He's a scientific experimental shit that works perfect. He knows his body, man. He understands his body better than a lot of fighters. So, all that shit aside, what else am I missing here? Am I missing something different here? Something I'm not mentioning here. Oh yeah, the fact that the promotion is the guy that we're talking about, Armstrong, doing, 3 divisions and all this shit. The reason why they did that shit, it's because it's Oscar fucking De La Hoya that's promoting this motherfucking shit. It's Golden Boy primarily promoting it. That's why they're assuming that this man is going to beat this man. It's like how they were assuming AJ was going to beat Ruiz. They're already assuming that shit. You know what I mean? But it didn't work out, didn't it? It didn't work out the way they wanted, right? AJ got his ass beat. They assume already. It's like they assume that if AJ beat Ruiz, next fight might be Wilder. You know what I mean? It's all an assumption. It doesn't mean anything, conspiracy fucking retards. You know what I mean? Not everything is a conspiracy. They talked about me fucking saying Alex Jones is fucking Bill, what's that? Bill Hicks. Yeah. When I got solid fucking proof that he is. You know what I mean? Where's the solid proof from this shit? No, I'm just far. You know, the thing is though, if these clowns, Carnival Suzanne for instance, if he had picked Canelo to win by knockout, he would be talking a different tune, bro. He would be saying that this is exactly what I picked, and that's exactly what would happen. Because yes, Canelo was the better, stronger man, and Kovalev was on his way out, and he was the older dude. I guarantee you this would be his words. But you know what? He's not that man. He's a fucking... but you know, he's not like me. He's not truthful. That's what I was gonna say. He's not that type of man like I am, to tell you straight up. He's not even a man. He's a bitch, bro. He's a woman. Women act like that. When they get fucking something wrong, they're gonna try to do everything in their fucking power to prove that they're fucking right. You know what I mean? Even when they're fucking wrong. That's why I can't respect a guy like that. He's a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? He'll never get my respect, and I'm pretty sure a lot of others. He's a fucking Ecuadorian Jewish little bitch. He's not. I don't even know where he's from. Maybe he's Colombian. He sure as hell acts like a fucking Colombian, a Colombian slut. Anyways, yeah, that doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. And the only thing, yes, the fight was fixed in the sense that the refs were paid by Canelo, you know, by Canelo's team, Golden Boy, and the judges were. That's it. That's the bottom line when it came down to the fixed part of the fight. Everything else was A-okay. Yes, they fucked with him with the with the weigh-ins, but that's about it. Nothing more than the weigh-ins, and to psychologically kind of fuck with him. And this is only I'm assuming Golden Boy is doing it. Oscar is doing this type of shit. I don't think it's coming off of Canelo. I think Canelo's a ballsy motherfucker. I think that's, to him, if Canelo sees things like that, that's kind of petty shit. You know what I mean? It's petty for him. I don't think he will ever reduce himself to that standard. He's not that type of guy. I already got the vibe off who he really is. I thought he was a fake diva guy like that claims to be something that he isn't. But realistically, I do believe that he has morals. And Oscar, on the other hand, I don't believe he has those type of morals. And Oscar will pull shit like that. I think Oscar would fucking pull shit with the weigh-in and all these other shit. You know what I mean? Like, I believe that. I definitely believe that. Yeah, I definitely believe that from the Oscar side. But I don't believe it from Canelo's side. Anywho, there was nothing. There was no fixing besides those things I just mentioned. The fight itself was a legitimate fight on fair grounds. On fair grounds, as in the fight, like the ref fucking, when it wasn't like fucking Canelo hit fucking Kovalev in the fucking nuts and the ref didn't say anything about it. There was nothing like that. That's what I mean by fair grounds. Anything else, the judges, yes, all those were fake, ready to be fucking in Canelo's favor. Those are obvious. In that sense, it was a fixed fight. Anyways, I'm repeating myself. This is the motherfucking Gypsy. I'm motherfucking out.